Yeah.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
What is the biggest ick?
Peter Layton wrestling.
You can suck my fucking dick.
Damn!
We're back. It's Thursday Night Sweet Chin Music, episode 17, and I'm back from vacation. We've got Alan the Comic Viking. We've got Biggie Shaq. We've got the real James Willie, and we've got Willie, your host and overlord. And I'm Beckerman, and yeah, let's talk some wrestling this week.
Some wrestling.
Anybody get to watch some good shows this week? I caught everything up to this. I caught Raw, I caught AEW, and I even went back and watched NXT just because I heard Ethan Page showed up.
Yeah, that was crazy, eh? On NXT. I'm kind of excited about it because he's a good wrestler. He deserves to be on TV.
Yeah, and he bet on himself. I kind of like that. He kind of pulled a less famous version of a Cody Rhodes where, I think they were willing to keep him in AEW, but he was like, I'm not getting used the way I want to, so I'm going to go. He set some dream matches. He went out and hit the indies pretty hard and got his physique looking good, and now I know Grace was the bigger surprise for most people, DJ Wise ass. For me, it wasn't, just because I'm an Ethan Page fan. I like his toy hunting channel. I like that he spotlights shops and stuff when he does his toy hunts, and he actually really helped out a shop here in KC. So I got a lot of respect for him. But yes, Grace was the bigger deal by far because she is the TNA Knockouts champ.
Yeah, I'm happy to see her back. I thought she did a really good job in the Rumble. Like, she was one of the memorable women that I remember from the Rumble.
Yeah, definitely the biggest surprise of it.
Did you see Moose's tweet to Galloway?
I did not.
Nope.
Yeah, he said, like, why don't you come test your luck over here? Because he's the heavyweight champ there. So I think they're setting up a bunch of crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I dig it. Also on this episode, I've got a package here. I've got 2 retro wrestling figures. I'm going to read the back of the cards. Obviously, I won't read the names. And these guys are going to try to guess who is in this package. And I'll start opening that while we talk. We also had a pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the AEW one. I have seen clips. I saw Edge get injured. And then we had King of the Ring.
Fat Whale won.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I don't like her.
Nia Jax.
I don't like her. I'm not going to like her.
Papa mad?
Hey, I liked her finish because I'm a Yokozuna fan, and she's related to Yoko. That was a good bonsai drop. I gotta give her that much.
I appreciate the fact that she's finally letting somebody teach her how to cut a promo.
She's getting better, but
she is getting better at that.
It still ain't for me.
I don't think she should be. I don't think she should be at the level she's at right now with her ring work that still needs some fixing. I don't think she should be up there.
Well, she's lucky she didn't really do damage the other day when she did the bonsai drop on Valkyrie in that match. Because I mean, her feet slipped, then she came straight down. No, it didn't look like her arms were up, but
yeah, I just.
I wasn't happy with the King of the Ring either because Gunther isn't my boy. Everybody likes Gunther in this. I thought it would have been a good move to give Randy something. I mean, I know Randy could get people over without a belt or a crown, but What? It just would have felt better for me if Randy got it. And I'm just being selfish. But and I also don't like. I'm starting to learn why I don't like Gunther. It's like it takes me a minute to figure shit out, and I don't like his. I don't like his in ring stuff. Like the way he just chops you down like a tree and beats the hell out of you. Like that guy, man. I'm over Gunther. Totally over him.
That's exactly what Stone Cold used to do.
No, he did work stuff. He didn't try to murder people, man. Gunther is knocking the soul out of people with them chops, dude.
And not just that. I mean, he's very skillful in the ring. Very skillful. I don't hate him. I don't like him, but I'm okay with him winning. I think they needed to do something better than what they did with that screw up. I mean, that was bad. That was really bad.
Where was the screw up?
I thought it was a solid pay-per-view all around. Again, they're doing these international dates, and this Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, they've been there before. This felt the most electric it's been. Sami Zayn was over like nobody's business.
Oh my!
These international crowds, I mean, WWE's getting kickbacks from the local tourism boards, and so they're making money hand over fist over there, and the crowds are electric. Don't you think? Like,
yeah.
Man.
Oh, without a doubt. I think one of the biggest props that so I studied Middle Eastern culture in college, and I was supposed to be an Arabic linguist in the Marine Corps. So, like, I know a good bit about the culture. What I thought was very respectful was that all the women were covered up. There was none of that sex appeal.
Right. And that's part of an agreement.
All for the women. And I thought that was really awesome.
She's getting better. Randy is past his time, and Gunther is amazing.
I like Gunther too. I'm not a Nia Jax fan. That's been recorded enough. I'm not going to trash her. My wife says I'm mean, so I'm not going to make fun of her. But she's not good.
I think he's a bit of a mark with those chops. I'm sorry, man. I can't get over the whole chopping the soul out of somebody. So I think the smart wrestlers don't kill each other, and you don't have to murder each other to get over. So you're a fan of that, where they just chop the living shit out of each other.
Honestly, Biggie, I don't think he's chopping the soul out of anybody. I think they're worked chops that sound good and look good and aren't hurting to the level that you think they are.
Okay, well, I'm getting fooled, man. Those chops he's giving are like
are leaving huge marks and welts.
Yeah, those are deadly fucking chops. Worse than flares.
He's asking for, or like, you know, if you're in a match with somebody, that's pre-asked.
You know it's coming. I just think it's a mark move. A lot of this stuff is good, but that shit right there, I do not like at all.
That's his shtick. You know,
that's his thing. I know, and he's built it up to where that's his thing, and he's not going to be able to get out of it. So I'm just not a fan. I don't think I ever will be, and it's getting more obvious to me every time I see him now.
I don't know. I'd love to see him do that to Lesnar.
Yeah, yeah. Do that to somebody who can get you back.
That's what I mean, though. Like, he's had a few people, like when him and Sheamus went at it. I mean, he pulped Sheamus, which is no small feat. And he pulped him. He even said it himself. He's like, I'm never going to try that again. Like,
yeah.
So.
Oh, well, I'll get over it. He's okay. That's just my opinion. I'm glad y'all like him.
All right. We're going to take a slight intermission here, and we're going to read our first wrestling figure. So this person is billed at height 5'7", weight 161 pounds, from Richmond, Virginia. Blank is pro wrestling's most well-known referee. I feel like this.
Oh, Charlie Robinson.
Really
Hebner.
Hebner.
Yeah. One of the Hebner brothers.
has officiated countless historic main event matches from wrestling's biggest events. And final one, you guys have already gotten it, but Blank is actually an evil twin. It's Earl Hebner.
Right. Yeah.
And I will be taking it out of the package and adding it, but yeah. So this
I
was
remember
from,
the screw job when the two refs. I remember being just blown away.
So how he ran out the ring real quick?
And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
replacement hands, so you can do a 1 or a 2. And then we've got one more. Let's go back to the panel top. There we go.
Okay, I got some good referee trivia. I don't know if you guys will get this. Okay, so Charlie Robinson was Little Nate, right? Y'all knew that.
Yep.
You know, okay. Did y'all know he wrestled? Oh, anyways, okay. So he wrestled in WC. He wrestled in WCW. So if you guys didn't know he wrestled, here's the funny thing. Okay, so I don't know how many matches he got in. This is the interesting part. I saw his first match was a gimmick thing with Flair and him versus Macho Man and like Mrs. What the hell was it? Gorgeous George or whatever. And
Sherry.
No, it was the Gorgeous George gimmick. It wasn't Sensational Sherry.
But yeah.
So I seen that. I didn't get to watch the whole match. I just seen clips. But then I saw where he got injured. His last match might have been his first, but it was the same setup. And Macho Man was getting a little older when he was doing the elbow drop in WCW. And he fractured and broke like 3 of his ribs and fucked him up real bad. So I just thought that was interesting. He's still refereeing now, but he did have some matches.
This one's going to be real easy to get. I'm actually going to skip to the third or to the second trivia fact about them because I feel like if the first one you guys will have it in seconds. This person is billed at 6 foot, weight 235 pounds. I might even get it based on this. They're from Bombay, Michigan. Known for his high-flying, death-defying style, Blank's influence on the pro wrestling world can be seen in nearly every match today.
How tall was he?
6 foot.
6 foot. Blank's body is covered in scars from brutal barbed wire matches. There you go.
Taboo.
And here's the first one that I didn't read because I was like, well, this will give it away. The homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu has been putting opponents through tables for nearly 30 years. Make me big, Pop. And they had two. They had the green pants and they had the pink pants. I went green.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking Too Cold Scorpio when he was explaining them, but
oh, because of the high flying?
Yeah, maybe.
I would see that too. I mean, the high flying alone, I picked that one because I was like, well, that could be a couple different people, you know. That might make you think Jeff Hardy or somebody like that, you know?
Well, okay. Great figures, man.
Yeah, I love these guys as products. I can't wait till the next series comes out. These were all part of their Memorial Day sale, weekend sale. And they were $23 a piece.
Yeah, that's good. That's not bad for some. They're like exclusive.
Right, limited batch number. Like I believe the Hebner was limited to 2,000. Yeah,
they go good with like a whole bunch of figures, like the Hasbros. If you had all the Hasbros and you didn't have these, they would go really good. But it's cool just to have those by themselves too. Like the Andre the Giant, you got is sick. The other ones are sick.
So now they've announced The next flight they've got coming out, they have Tony Norris, also known as Ahmed Johnson, Chris Candido. I almost bought a Todd Pettingale, but I did not. And the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal 2-pack is coming. And a bloodied Ric Flair with like the blood in the hair.
What in the heck? That's funny.
And then a Macho Man in the. Do you remember his white and blue cowboy suit with the tassels?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they've got one of those too coming.
Oh man.
Oh, and Big Bully Busick.
Oh dude, that's beautiful.
He always had that hat.
Yeah.
Who is
That guy was a
what's the
legit
company?
badass.
The company's name is Zombie Sailor Toys, and you can find them at zombiesailor.com.
Are you getting like every one of them?
No, I get
okay.
the ones I want.
Okay. Are you gonna get a big bully, dude? That one sounds rad as hell, bro.
Dude, I'm definitely getting it, and you got to see it, Big. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Try to get closer on it.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I love that guy. He looks like he came out of the 20s or something, man. He's just classic as
Big
hell.
barrel-chested dude.
Yeah, bro. He looks like a Popeye cartoon character or something. Beautiful.
Yeah, and there's the Jack Tunney that's coming.
Ooh,
Oh, man.
the Brody is not cheap.
Sick.
Dude, the Jack Tunney is going to be so hardcore, man. I'm going to use that a lot.
That was a thing, like, I saw it immediately. It's like, I cannot wait till this comes out because Biggie needs one. Because I thought it was so clever when Biggie did his Shaq Tunney character. Like, I was a total mark for that. Like, that was definitely, that hit me where I live because I love it.
Yeah, a lot of people are into that you wouldn't expect, man. I get messages from people when I first started doing it. They was like, I love Shaq Tunney, man.
Who we got? Marshall Warpath says, "Sup, y'all? Just watched the Iron Claw and was blown away because my late coworker met them in a Boston airport. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that."
I don't know if that's a bad message. Like he just.
Yeah. Well, just that he passed. The coworker passed away. And,
oh, okay. I didn't see that part. Yeah, that's sad.
yeah, at the end there. But yeah, the Von Erichs. Really sad story for that family. Has anybody seen Iron Claw? Did everybody watch that one?
No, I've been wanting to. I just haven't.
I've not yet. No.
I watched the documentary. I feel like I've seen it. So whatever. I kind of know what happened.
The movie's good though. I mean, you should check it out, Biggie. You'll dig it. I mean, a few of the stuff, like the bigger a wrestling fan you are, you can kind of poke a few holes here and there. I wasn't a big fan of the guy they had playing the Nature Boy, but all in all, it was a pretty solid movie.
I don't think a lot of people were a fan of the Ric Flair. I heard that also.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people said that.
Wasn't for me. I mean, it was one of those things, like, if you didn't follow wrestling, I'm sure, like, you'd be like, oh, that wasn't bad. Like, but if you're a wrestling fan, you're like, that ain't Nate.
Right.
But yeah, man. So back to the pay-per-views. Did anybody watch the AEW pay-per-view? I know Pop didn't.
I watched highlights.
Anybody see Edge break his leg?
Oh, rough, man.
How bad was it?
Rough. Oh, it's nasty.
Oh, was he doing one of them top rope joints? I think I did see it.
Top of the cage, bro.
Yeah, I did see that.
He's got the body for that. He doesn't need to be jumping off a freak cage.
And if you're gonna jump, and what they say that was supposed to be an elbow drop.
Oh my goodness.
Elbow drops are horizontal. He went vertical. Like he landed on his legs.
He did the safer come down. If he would have came down on his body, oh goodness, who knows what would have happened? But he tried to be safe. It just didn't backfire.
It looks pretty brutal, man. They
I've seen
finished
a
the
side.
match.
I've seen a side-by-side comparison. There was a match with Macho, Rowdy Piper, and Hogan, and Macho went off the top of a cage around the same age as Edge, but of course Macho didn't get hurt, but Edge got hurt, and I don't think that's. I mean, it's pretty. Are they trying to be like Superfly? But Superfly did it about 20 feet lower. Like I don't know why you would do it.
Pop, go ahead.
It was stupid. How did Tony allow that at all?
I mean, I don't think Tony is
Doesn't
really
care.
the kind of boss that stops you from doing stuff.
Yeah, I don't think Edge got permission. I think he just does what he wants, pretty much. I don't think anybody pressured him into doing that. I would guess.
No, I'm confident that was his dumb idea.
Yes.
Yeah. But other than that, we had the return of MJF, which
Okay. This is good.
that they need that. And hopefully,
Yeah.
And hopefully he it looks like he's trying to move on. He's gonna go
Yeah,
back
in a good direction and back to his roots.
Yes.
Didn't you like how they did the promo of him coming back, and then he comes back with the Triple H jacket on, and
There we go. That's why I was going to ask if you guys noticed his gimmick gear, and you just said it right off the rip. He definitely copied Triple H's leather and jean jacket setup.
well, I don't know if so much copying. I think he paid on.
Oh, it's identical. It's identical, bro.
And
Well,
he's
he
got
paid
an
homage, I
AEW
think.
tattoo.
Yeah.
So we know where he signed to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you find out it was like a lick on.
It's
Probably
all
was.
just a clever ruse.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any doubt that he shopped around trying to go to WWE? I'm sure he did.
Probably.
I mean, I would think Cody's probably reached out to him. Based on Ethan Page going to NXT, I think Cody's probably, I wouldn't say he's going out of his way to recruit, but I think the people that talk to Cody that want out are going to ask Cody for a job.
Did I see something that wasn't true or not? But I think Arn Anderson is off AEW now.
And Arn Anderson will be at, he's been gone for a little bit,
Okay.
but he's going to be at Heroes Con is the big news too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
You should take your belt and get it signed.
I already have the belt signed.
Oh, that's right.
he got it from Arn.
Yeah,
That's right.
I got it from
Arn handed it to him.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I like to keep saying I won it from him in a raffle. Like if I say the raffle part low, maybe people will think I actually beat him up for it.
Yeah. Dude, I love Arn Anderson's AEW. I'd shoot him with the Glock. He's got like a ton of interviews saying that, not just one, like 10.
Brother Joe says, in this community, wrestling is the dark side, so I'm glad somebody talks about it. Brother Joe, I've gone to wrestling with you, my dude. Like, yeah. You know I'm a fan.
So
And
do
Vog
we-
says
do we-
he's going to meet and greet at
He'll be at
Heroes
the
with
meet and
Arn
greet, yeah.
Anderson.
I should
Heck
be there.
yeah.
Well, the other person that's not signed with WWE is Jerry the King Lawler. What do we think about that? And there's rumors of Vince McMahon starting a new sporting business. Have y'all heard that yet?
I think Vince McMahon's about to start a cigarette trading business in prison.
In prison, yeah. The only reason you pause a civil trial, like it was said in the chats, is for a criminal trial. And yeah,
Okay.
So yeah, Pop shared earlier that there was a pause in the civil litigation against Vince McMahon, and a lot of lawyers are saying the reason you do this is because, or the reason the government asks you to pause is so that they can pursue criminal charges. So it looks like Vince at some point here will be getting charged criminally. But yeah, man.
he's gonna find
We'll
out.
see
that
what
our
comes out of
prison is
that.
restricted.
I think Ricky Starks will go WWE soon enough too.
Yeah, this seems like the time of the year where there's a lot of free agents and a lot of people not signing and a lot of people jumping ship. This is a big maneuvering time with players.
So yeah, what were the other highlights? Something else happened at AEW, right? Did we have another return pop? I know MJF.
Okay.
What's her name? Beat Willow Nightingale.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that coming. CEO Mercedes Moon, eh?
She kicked her in the jump to win.
Triangle came back.
What'd you guys think of the ball shot from her? Was that smart or was that hokey?
I don't care for Mercedes Monet.
Oh, I think I'm thinking of the champ girl, the black and white one. Whatever. Is that her name, Monet?
No, that's you're thinking of Tony Storm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tony Storm. I kind of liked the ball shot. I thought that was kind of funny.
We had a flamethrower in the main event.
I missed that. Holy shit!
That was one of the worst matches I've seen.
Most
of the bad matches I've seen in AEW have all had the Young Bucks involved in some kind of, I'm running around the arena, I'm running into a golf cart, now I'm using a barbecue torch.
Yeah, so Darby Allin entered with a flamethrower and set Jack Perry on fire, who was then immediately doused with fire extinguishers by what appeared to be like crew members and the Young Bucks. It was more than just the Bucks spraying them down, right? I've seen the clip. It looked to be like crew members too.
All right. So what other gimmick are you going to go for after you light somebody on fire? What's next?
Well, let's ask Pop. What's he got for us?
I want the Arn Anderson gunshot, but that's just me. Pull out my Glock and I shoot him in the face.
Nope. Pop's not ready yet. Just let me know. You're ready? Go for it, buddy.
Reports are now that you talent don't know what they are doing until that day of the show, and talent is saying Tony is very hard to get hold of.
Oh, that's believable.
Christina Payne says, remember to body slam the like button, folks. And Brother Joe pointed out Vince took over the territories and turned them into a conglomeration, and it keeps making money. Yeah, he did, but it also sounds like he might be going to prison. Who else? I saw somebody else pop in, and I probably missed him.
Steven Spock.
Steven Spock. Hello to Steven Spock. Thanks for stopping by. Trying to catch up on the chat. DJ Wise says, yeah, unfortunately, AEW is going down fast and really bad. And that is a shame, DJ. I kind of agree with you. They're not headed in a good direction. It looks like they'll probably get a new rights deal just because companies are starved for content. And, I mean, there's something. So I wish them the best. I want there to be a viable second company. Like, I don't want just one product. That's never been good for wrestling. I want as many competitors as we can have, but I also don't want, former legends hurting themselves because they're, they feel like they almost need to do something over the top, I think that's why you see a lot of that stuff. It's this whole we gotta go harder than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
DJ says agreed, one is bad. Yeah, but I'll tell you, last year I didn't miss a single one of their pay-per-views. This year I stopped buying them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it. I'm not spending the money. It's not
It-
good.
It felt more cutting edge whenever Cody was kind of at the helm, and Chris Jericho was not as much of a mark for himself, and he was actually making the talent a little more noticeable. And now it's just like a bunch of mud, like dirty water, muddy, selfish people trying to get over, and a bunch of crap going on. I mean, MJF is a breath of fresh air, and I'm not an MJF fan. Like, I have never liked the guy, but
I was surprised to hear you say that you were glad he was back.
yeah, I'm very glad because he's talented. He's good. He ain't quite as good as the Miz to me, but he could do something. Like, he has potential. I'll give him that.
So you brought up Chris Jericho, Biggie. I sat through Jericho's promo last night, Wednesday. And, he's doing the learning tree.
Mhm.
And he's the learning tree, and he's calling Big Bill Redwood. And now they've brought a new member into the fold, the Brian Keith guy, which Brian Keith, for me, is a bit, big deal because he wrestled my local promotion here. He had a couple shows with Central States Wrestling before he signed a Ring of Honor AEW deal. And I'm like rooting for this guy.
I'm sorry, Papa posted something really funny.
Is that the
Oh,
big black
boy.
dude? Like the
Yeah, the bounty hunter guy.
yeah. I like him.
With the cornrows.
Yep.
That's him. And Circumstances and I, we would heckle him, and we got a really good reaction out of him at one show. Nice guy. We were big fans of him. I'm glad that he's getting exposure on TV, but my God, he's joined Jericho, and they're calling him Bad Apple.
Oh,
Boy, what a terrible gimmick. Like, I feel sad for him. But at the same
And it's
time,
all-
I'm glad because he's getting paid, more
it's
than
all
he was
Jericho's
making.
fault. It's not his fault. It's just Jericho.
Man. Oh, I'm just
Jericho's-
reading Pop's comment now. Jeez. I'm not repeating that.
I'm sure it's something about me. Let's see.
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
Vince McMahon's going to start a federation in prison called the WIBF,
I thought it would be the
World
Prison,
in the Butt Federation.
Prison
Oh my
Cornhole
God.
Federation.
I got one more disappointing thing. Okay, so the Joker in the hat crap with the Wyatts and shit. Okay, was there anything besides the promotional code that they put out for that bullshit? Or
No, just the code flashed on the screen.
that is pathetic. Because that was supposed to be Bray Wyatt's birthday. They was hitting a real heavy. I think Braun Strowman did come back though. I think Braun Strowman did like an entrance recently. That's the most hype we've got.
It's not been great.
No, it's been really bad.
No, I don't think they're handling it the right way.
James, do you think they need to? You've been holding out. You're enjoying the teasers. Is it time to stop the teasing?
Well, they've already pretty much said that when they're coming, right? It's going to be at Clash at the Castle.
They'll be there. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
we'll know an answer on that day. Whether it's like someone showing up, which I'm pretty sure it will be. But I think everybody is misdirected in how it's going to go.
I'm going to repeat.
Like the last 2 days, all I've done is I went back and I watched the Firefly Funhouse from start to finish, and especially from when the Fiend showed up, right? And then the Fiend and Uncle Howdy were two separate beings, right?
Right.
Now you
Yeah, they
notice
are.
one has red eyes and one has blue eyes.
okay.
Well,
One to represent the evil and one to represent the light. You see what I'm saying? And I think the direction that everyone thinks is that there's the white bride and then there's the sister Abigail. I
Yeah.
think it's the sisters Abigail.
Okay.
One is in the white and one is in the black. That's why they both look like they're in veils and bride outfits, right? And then I think it's like the whole play on good versus bad, you know. And then I think what we're gonna get is the puppets evolved because they've been out experiencing life now, so they're gonna come back different.
And you're excited for all of this?
That's a deep story.
It's fucking super deep with the puppets experience in life. Where do you get that shit from? Where how did they experience life?
Because they've been out since Bray let them out and then passed away.
He let them out. They just haven't been used.
He didn't close the door.
No, he released them.
Oh, he released them. That means they were out. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I've always thought the Sister Abigail thing was bigger than the Hat guy, but that was always what I thought.
Just that's what I think. I think that they're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a swerve where you're gonna find out that it wasn't just Sister Abigail because he knew the one. He didn't realize that the other one was, you know, the white.
Well,
the white.
they need to have a match or do something because this is the shits. I don't want to have to aim my phone at a TV, but I'm going to let Pop go. But my God, what a terrible way to debut anything.
I think they're just trying to get it so that people will go to their other platforms.
I don't want to.
That's all it is. They want you to know about their platform A, platform B. They want you to be buying because they even had spoilers in the game, dude. Yeah.
A game I've never played nor will
Exactly.
I'm sorry that I expect some wrestling on my wrestling program.
Oh, that's shame on you.
Yeah, dude. This is like an adult drama, you know?
Yeah,
it's
adult. The puppets came to life.
With a little bit of action.
If they don't show up by SummerSlam, I'm fucking out of the storyline.
Yeah, they missed their opportunity. You can't let all of us know that Bo Dallas is potentially involved and then just make us wait.
Well,
like they are boning up hard.
Potential.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's potential until we see him in a match.
No,
we know Bo was in a relationship with Liv Morgan. They're not together anymore?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They broke up a couple weeks ago.
Oh boy.
Is that
kayfabe or is that real?
Legit.
Oh.
She did a GQ magazine interview, I want to say it was, or something, and she was talking about being single. So
damn.
Give her Pop's number.
Does anybody think Nia Jax will actually win at SummerSlam? I guess
maybe. I mean, Bayley. She is The Rock's cousin.
Oh, didn't what's her name retire too? The one girl, the redhead, freaking the man chick, whatever her name is.
Becky Lynch.
Talking about it.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is out now, right? You don't know that?
Talking about it.
She's been thinking about it. This isn't.
Yeah, she's gone though. She's not signed with them. What I saw.
Yeah, there's rumors that she could go AEW. I don't see it.
No,
I think she's just taking a break because Seth had to have surgery, so she's got someone who's going to take care of the baby. Seth's on one leg; he can't hop around and take care of a kid. You'd have to be driving the kid around.
Well, right? He ain't taking care of that kid regardless, even if he had to do it. Okay.
Oh, come on, man! Don't say that. You don't know how he is. Come on.
I'm just talking. You're
right. Very responsible.
Just drinking that
Iowa, Biggie.
I'm sorry.
Seth and I were born in the same hospital.
That's right.
I just had better taste in clothing.
I just hope that somebody else putting that crap on him.
Some of those outfits Seth wears, though, he looks like Fran Drescher from the 90s.
He is something.
No, he sounds like that's who he looks like.
I don't
I
think
think-
any wrestler should be allowed to wear heels. First of all, anybody that has to put something on their feet to make them look taller, you're just out for me.
But they all do. They all have padding that gives them an inch or two.
But they're on boots. It's
Not
a little different.
fucking a foot high though. He's got like 6-inch freaking heels, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like those Prince heels, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Drinking all the barks.
What
Well,
does-
do we got anything else to talk about besides? So we've talked King of the Ring. We've talked AEW. Anything else out there?
I think I got everything. I saw a lot of stuff, but I can't remember what I seen. So I was hoping you guys would refresh my memory.
freaking Damian Priest's reign as champion is going to be short.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to hold that belt much longer.
No, he's going to have to drop it at the next pay-per-view.
You think he's going to lose it at Clash at the Castle?
Oh, yeah. Clash at the Castle in Scotland? Come on.
Okay, you guys are going to probably think I'm a bad wrestling fan. I'm sorry, but did Cody and Logan wrestle?
Yeah. They did.
They did.
And
Man, that shit did not go
unforgettable as
over.
it was from this conversation.
Yeah, nobody even brought it up. Like, I mean,
It was a good
What?
match. That was
Was
I
I?
loved that match. I think Logan Paul's a star, man.
He is a
And Cody,
star. As
Yo,
much as I
what-
don't
Cody and
like
him
it,
did well.
as much as I don't
Any-
like it, he is.
What about the what's her name winning the title?
Live.
Yeah.
So DJ Wise, he brings up Gangrel.
Gangrel,
Gangrel
that's right.
showed up to help Edge. Came
Yeah, that
through
was
the ring.
sick. That was sick.
yeah, he didn't miss a step, dude. He was nailing those DDTs just like he did 30 years ago. That
Yeah,
did well.
he looked better than I would have thought Gangrel would be looking at this point.
Yeah, who'd have thought those two were going to kiss?
Oh yeah, the Liv and Dom.
That's
Those
just
sloppy looking guys.
that's just to throw a rift in there for when Rhea Ripley comes back.
Right.
I thought
Bill
Gangrel's
Padrona.
entrance was one of my his entrance was one of my favorite when he was in the WWE.
Ooh,
The Brood
Gangrel.
was sick.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, great entrance music. You're right.
So does he must own the name Gangrel then, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did
And I
y'all know he was married to
wrestled
Luna?
as Gangrel
He
on the
was.
Indies.
He was married to Luna.
He was married to Luna Vachon.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
A
Yeah,
long
Luna
time.
Vachon was a daughter of what's his
Mad
name?
Dog.
Big. Yeah, Mad Dog Vachon. Right. Big wrestling family.
Yep. Her uncle was a wrestler too.
Yeah, and the fact that she had to dump to Sable was not. That was pretty much the beginning
That
of
was
the downfall for
bullshit.
her.
She didn't enjoy that. Yeah, that's a good point you brought up.
That was the beginning of the downfall for her.
Yeah, she didn't. She probably deserved better. But
DJ
Sable was
says,
pretty.
dude, I got to see Brood Edge entrance live when Edge did SummerSlam in Vegas. It was awesome.
Sick.
Nice.
Brother Joe says, anybody know about New Japan? Yeah, they've got a Forbidden Door coming up where the Japanese guys will be in AEW. Crossover
AAA.
stuff. Mexico wrestling like AAA, yeah. I see
So
the Lucha Bros return. That's who I was trying to think of.
Oh,
They
okay.
cleared up their visa problems.
Those guys can move, man. They're good wrestlers.
No, that was a real thing, Alan.
Yeah, it's legit.
A lot of the Mexican wrestlers lost their visas.
I didn't know if you know this or not, but the border's open. Anybody can come in.
Pretty much.
Not if you're the Lucha Bros, apparently.
Yeah.
Not if you're
They went
working,
the
you can't
wrong
be able to
way.
Earn funds
Yes,
unless you
she
have a
was.
work visa.
Yeah, work visas are actually not the easiest thing. Like, you have to keep them up, and apparently, whoever they were getting the work visas from did some half-ass paperwork. So like 30 wrestlers that had been plying their trade in the U.S. lost their work visas in this scandal because the U.S. government pulled the I-9s and the paperwork wasn't done properly. So, yeah.
So Cody's the American and the world champion right now? Is that what's going on?
No, the U.S. title was never up for grabs.
Oh, okay.
Which is stupid.
I thought that's the way they were gimmicking it. All right. I understand.
Papa Luna was not married to Bam Bam.
No, hell no. That was fake.
She might have been at first.
No.
Before.
I don't think so.
Bam Bam had one wife. And then he had a girlfriend when he passed away.
Yeah, she's always been married to Gangrel as far as I knew.
I mean, her
And-
son was to someone before Gangrel, but Gangrel was there.
Okay.
Towards the end of after she got out of WWE.
Here's a fun fact. Gangrel is a adult entertainer. If y'all didn't know that in the chat. I'm sure people on the panel did.
Lots of wrestlers are adult entertainers.
Well, Gangrel is one of the bigger ones, though.
DJ just pointed
That's
out
funny.
originally it was going to be title versus title. They changed it and made a story out of it on SmackDown. Yeah, Logan Paul pulled this I suckered you move and had a lawyer negate the contract for the U.S. title. He's like, I never agreed to that. We only agreed for your title. So that's how that storyline went.
That's a surefire way of knowing who's going to win or lose. Wow. That's beautiful.
Papa's got a question for everybody. Who was the OG American Nightmare?
Oh, that's Dusty Rhodes. Don't try me, Pop, dude. I know everything, okay, my friend.
He got you, Pop.
Who'd you say it was?
It's Cody's brother. It's Dusty Rhodes. They did it in
Dustin.
WCW.
Dustin, not Dusty. Dusty was the dad.
Well, you know what I meant. Of course, I didn't mean Dusty. I meant Dustin, but yeah, it was Dustin. Yeah, he had he kind of wore like a sports jacket, I guess, maybe some Zubaz pants. I don't know. I can't. I got it in my mind. I just can't express the way it looked. You can actually sync up Cody's song to whenever Dusty. It kind of looks the same as Cody's entrance on a couple of the walk-ins. It's funny.
Brother Joe must be a little bit behind us. He's saying legally or illegally. I'd imagine he's talking about the Lucha Bros. No, they're legal. They have work visas, and then they've got them back now, so they're back in the country. I heard a lot of those guys. So it was somehow related to not AAA. What's the other company I'm trying to think of, James Willie? CWL or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was somehow related to their company. And there was some guy whose job it was to arrange all these work visas. And it turned out like he was just fudging the documents instead of getting actual information. Like if he didn't know something, he just made it up. Well, anybody that's worked in HR knows I-9s, anything you fudge on there, it's going to get rejected if they figure it out. So something happened where the government asked for some additional supporting paperwork, and he sent them a bunch of stuff that was all in the same handwriting. And they just pulled everything, and they were like, all right, we're auditing all of this. And when they audited, they found a bunch of discrepancies, and like a ton of Mexican wrestlers lost their right to be in the country legally to work. So yeah, they all had to go home.
How many more besides the Lucha Bros, though? Those are the only ones I really knew about.
No, there were some other ones affected by that. I would be hard pressed to name them, but there were a lot of indie shows wreaked havoc on, and the CWL guys. God, other than the Lucha Bros, was it? It wasn't Commander. It was one of those guys though that would wrestle Gravity. Gravity was wrapped up in that.
Interesting.
You know who I'm talking about? The guy that wrestles in slow-mo?
Oh, no, that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, like he'll like activate some power he has, and he'll start moving like all weird.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, he pulled it on
Wow.
Samoa Joe, and Joe just beat him down.
Yeah, he didn't go for it. That's fine.
Yeah, Joe doesn't play that stuff.
Samoa's fucking legend. I love that guy.
He showed back up Wednesday night, last night. Showed up, whispered something in Hook's ear, and they walked off. Oh, because Hook was going to go fight the Learning Tree, Bad Apple, and Redwood. And then Joe came out and whispered in his ear, and Hook and him walked away. Bandito, DJ said.
Bandio.
Uh-oh. Pop's typing something.
For your information, AEW sucks.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I can just see him writing that.
I saw something that Papa would like, but I think is cringe. Rhea Ripley was on one of them fan autograph shows, and she like had a piece of canvas with her makeup on it off her face, and she wrote, signed it. My face was right here, and she said, "Oh, if you guys buy this, do what you will with the DNA. I know how you guys are." She's such a mark for herself. If she can, she's always, "Oh, I'm so hot, I'm so sexy." Man, fuck her, bro.
What do you think of that, Pop?
Yeah, fuck Rhea.
He's not a fan.
It looked like a poop
on
stain.
Wednesdays might go to 3 hours. That is not going to be in their favor.
Liv changed her profile pic to her kissing Dom.
Oh God!
Wow.
It's all an act.
Yeah, well, yeah, because everybody knows Dom's got a fiance
Fiance's married.
or married. Yeah.
You know, Liv was arrested for marijuana possession in December.
Liv sounds cool.
Yeah, she pled guilty and got community hours and a fine or something.
Yeah.
Who really cares? She was in her car in Florida, right, and got pulled over. Yeah. Not a charge I care about, and I don't even smoke pot, but I just don't care.
No, I just don't care.
Yeah, you
not
gotta
my fault.
make an effort.
Well, I mean, was she caught smoking it, or was she caught with it on her person?
I think
There's a
she
big-
got
there's a-
caught smelling like it in a vehicle.
Well, I mean, it couldn't smell like that if it's on your person.
Right.
So
I'm sure she had some. She probably got caught with it. That only way.
She got it. Plus or
You
minus
need to
10
be
a
on
little bit.
something if you're going to wrestle some of these people like Nia Jax who just sit on you.
Good point.
I mean, that's why Nia Jax is going against Bailey and not Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
I mean, think
I'd
about
say
it.
most of them girls have to take antidepressants just working in the same federation as Nia Jax. But obvious.
Uh-oh. Pop, you ready? You got
Uh-oh.
something to say? All
Coming
right,
after
play
you,
it.
baby.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Yeah, that's what the stain looked like on the canvas from your girl Rhea Ripley. Like diarrhea.
Oh, boy.
Exactly.
wait, there, guys.
Oh, hey, babe.
I feel like every Thursday we tune in just to have Papa and Biggie go at it. I tell you what, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm probably
You
going to
got me.
wind it down anyway. I got to be up early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta
please put a end to this, Becker. I hope you please will finish
Go. We're
this
almost
soon.
pushing
man.
on
We
an
gotta
hour
go.
anyway.
Yep, we're pushing an hour.
No one can tell with just for men.
What the fuck was that a shot at? No, I got my hair, man. He's just shooting strays now. I don't know who he's shooting that at.
Let's see, Mark Henry,
You just made him. You made
Anderson,
him
and
angry.
Hager all left AEW.
Darn.
Yeah, Mark Henry. I saw. Who was the other one? Jake Hager.
Yeah.
And who else? There was a third one.
DJ Wise is a very wise man. He says
Arn
this
Anderson.
is better than AEW.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
We
you
get
don't
about
really
as
have
many
to work
views.
that hard.
We get about as many views.
Same amount of views.
I feel
I think-
like AEW, they're getting the guys back they need back, but yeah, they need a whole lot of help.
We all know the problem. It starts up top. They have the talent. They have the means. They have the money. They just need creative direction, and they don't have it.
I got one more perspective before we go. Okay, so Cody and MJF are buddies. Everybody knows that.
Yep.
Cody was obviously role playing and pretending to be like Triple H before he made his move to WWE, and now I dare say MJF is following what Cody did right before he left and mimicking old Triple H. They all got to shine and blow old Triple H. Say, I'm a Triple H fan. Can I please come to WWE? That's what's going on.
I don't think that's what he's trying to do, though. Like, I think legitimately, I think he's devoted. I think MJF is devoted to staying with AEW. The tattoo says that.
No.
No, he's on his way out. He dreams of it every night. I gotta get to W. Please let me get the out of here. I gotta go.
How do you want to say, you're a young star in this industry, and you say that I want to stay in AEW while making a lot of money? You want to stay in AEW, but then not go to WWE? Seriously? Nah.
Definitely wants to leave. He's where he has to be right now.
At the rate they're going, they're going to have to change it to AIW, all injured wrestling.
You say that for WWE too. Everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
What the shit?
True.
Cody's not.
Cody's good. That's why I love Cody. I love these guys that don't beat the hell out of each other and actually can make it every night. You know,
Honestly, I think that's what Beckerman said, that Logan Paul's a star, is because he doesn't do that. Yeah, he's got the brass knuckles thing, but he doesn't hurt people.
No, he don't. That's a good
Brother
point.
Joe, I love what you just referenced. He put, if you know wrestling, there's a lot of stories about the hard times. Talking about the hard times, baby.
Hard times, baby.
Ric Flair put Dusty Rhodes on hard times.
You don't know nothing about hard times.
You know, actually, Dusty Rhodes and I do have something in common. We were both on the same. I'm on the same diet Dusty was on. Similar physiques.
With vagina and beer? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what does DJ Wise say? Cody, as good as he is, will still tear a pec or bus on fire before fighting in a match.
I like Cody. Cody's top 5 for me right now. I'm still. He hasn't done anything to annoy me too much. I'm still. I mean, besides some couple things, he's done.
Is he going to lose it at SummerSlam?
Maybe. I don't think it's going to be a long reign. No.
We're going to wrap
I think
it
Arn
up
Anderson.
here.
Yeah, we can wrap it.
What about Arn Anderson?
I think Arn Anderson's going to be his manager. That's my prediction. I think Arn's coming for Cody.
That'd be great. I liked them together. Let's go in reverse order around the horn. James Willie, where are you going to be at this week?
Nowhere this week. Next week I'll be on auctions. Usually Madhouse. But yeah.
Madhouse
here Thursday. Yep. Always here.
And here. Biggie, what you got going tomorrow night?
tomorrow is my birthday. My mom's doing something with the doctor, so I'm going to be pretty tied up. It's got a lot of crap going on, but I didn't do my top 10 commandments. I'm probably going to make up for that at some point. I'm going to do a top 10 commandments, my speculation, and there definitely will be a collector's club, not this Friday, but next Friday. I might sneak in tomorrow night if I'm in a good mood. But we are doing the Keymaster show, and I'm going to get a bunch of keys, obscure keys. I'm going to quiz people and see who can name keys. So I
Nice.
think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm getting a new PC pretty soon. I'm gonna get a new laptop, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Check me out. And of course, go ahead.
Happy birthday,
Happy
buddy.
birthday. Oh, thank you, man. I'll be on Bleeker's Church too. Bleeker's Church Sunday. Last time.
Comic Viking.
So just Room Tour Volume 1 got dropped today. Got a new Huckabuck on Tuesday if Beckerman wants to record. If not, then we won't have one. But
No, we'll have one. We'll record.
Yeah, that's about it. And Heroes Con's coming up, so
And you'll be there.
yes, sir. For 2 days.
Papa Wheelie, you got anything to plug? We'll be back here next Thursday then. And my cat's trying to break into this room.
Cat Murdoch.
Cat Murdoch, yeah, he's whining at the door. You can let him in. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See y'all.
Everybody.
Oh,
Have a good
Pop,
night.
Pop
Thanks
might be
for coming
typing
out.
something.
See
I
you
didn't
next
throw
time.
any shots at you, Pop. You could just, what are you gonna say?
Bye.
And I'm end it
And
different, for
for
big.
big. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.